I call this video Abs of Steel because I'm going to teach you 5 Pilates abdominal exercises which, if you do on a daily basis, will indeed give you abs of steel. The exercises focus on your abdominal muscles. You have 4 abdominal muscles. You have your rectus, which gives you your six-pack. You have your transverse, which is a deeper muscle. You have your obliques and your pelvic floor. You can put your pelvic floor muscle on by doing a Kegel or by pretending to stop the flow of urine and pulling that muscle in and up. Your transverse muscle is used by pulling navel to spine. We're going to start these exercises with a traditional Pilates roll down. You're going to inhale and exhale as many times as you need to, and you start the roll down from your lower abdominals, keeping your shoulders back, and round down slowly, one vertebrae at a time, trying to reach each vertebrae to the mat. If you find this too difficult, until your abs are stronger, you can bend your knees, hold your hands in back of your thighs, and again begin the roll down, controlling it by pulling on your thighs and placing one vertebrae down at a time. The first exercise is called the single leg stretch. You're going to begin by putting your legs in tabletop, one leg at a time. Then you're going to raise your head, neck, and shoulders as high as you can. Your hands are just used to guide. Then you're going to inhale and stretch one leg out and bring one leg in. And exhale and exchange. And inhale and exchange. You're going to inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth using a forced exhale so that it becomes an abdominal exercise. So it's inhale, stretching your legs out of the hip socket. And if you begin to feel the exercise in your neck, be sure your pelvic floor is on, pull it in and up, and be sure you're pulling navel to spine. If you still feel it in your neck, put your head down and rest. If you're feeling it in your neck, it just means that your abs are getting tired, so rest. The second exercise is called double leg stretch. And you're going to inhale twice, and when you exhale, you're going to extend your legs and your arms. Circle around, bring your legs in. Be sure that your arms and legs are out at the same time. Gaze should be at your knees on all of these exercises. If you need to rest, do so. The third exercise is single leg pull. One leg goes straight to the ceiling and one leg hovers above the floor. Hold the leg above your knee, not behind your knee, but above your knee. And you do 2 inhales, bringing your nose to your knee, and exchange. Be sure you don't hunch your shoulders forward. Be sure your pelvic floor is on. Legs go back in tabletop, and you can rest. The fourth exercise is a straight leg raise. So you want to put your fingertips gently at your ears. Elbows are out at 180 degrees. You raise your head, neck, and shoulders. Legs go to the ceiling. And you lower your legs and raise them. Do not lower them any further than you can keep your back on the floor. You do not want your back to arch. So if you can lower them this far, that's fine. Or this far. But just be sure your back does not arch. And do as many of those as you can. Again, gazes at your knees. You're lengthening out of your hip sockets. And then rest. The fifth exercise is a bicycle. Again, keep your hands in the same position, elbows at 180 degrees. If you can see your elbows, you're not doing this exercise correctly. And then you want a bicycle alternating. The most common mistake I see with people doing this is that they use their elbows to bring their elbows to the knee, and that's not doing anything for your obliques. So be sure that you cannot see your elbows and that they are at 180 degrees. Also, be careful that you don't rock your pelvis, because also doing this is not helpful. Your pelvis should not rock. And you do as many of those as you can, gaze at your knees, and then rest. That is the Fabulous 5. You can finish that by doing a roll-up. You can either bend your knees and help yourself roll up one vertebrae at a time like this. Or if your abs are very much stronger, you can keep your legs out. Inhale, exhale, and round up one vertebrae at a time. And that ends your Fabulous 5. Some people find that when you're doing these exercises, they become flatulent and they get embarrassed. What the flatulent tells me is that you don't have your pelvic floor on. And so it's a good way for the Pilates teacher to know that you've forgotten your pelvic floor. So that's it. That's the Fabulous 5, and I hope you enjoy your abs.